everyone, this is the 21st video of Database Management Systems video series. So today we are going to discuss question set 21. Today also we are going to continue the scenario we discussed in question set 19. We'll see. Okay, the first question is, what is the highest mark obtained in the first term mathematics subject? Okay, so we have to find the highest mark in mathematics. Select all from student exam mark record. The table name should be inside the gradient. Then we have to inner join the subject table on student exam mark record dot subject id equals subject dot subject id. Then we have to inner join exam term on exam term dot term id equals student exam mark record dot exam term id. Then we have to inner join what they are asking is highest mark obtained in mathematics first term. So these three tables are enough to take that data. Now we have to give the condition. We have to give the condition where exam term dot term name equals first term and subject dot subject name equals mathematics. So using this query we can get the marks for the first term in mathematics subject. We'll execute this query and see. So now you can see the marks taken by the students for the first term mathematics. So what they are asking is the highest mark obtained in the first term. To get the highest mark obtained, we have to change here, not all the details, we need max student exam mark record dot mark. So when we execute this query, you can see the highest mark is 90. So we'll rename this column as highest mark. Okay, highest mark is 90. So this is the query to find the highest mark taken by the students for first term mathematics. So now you can see the query very clearly when I like this. Okay, this is the query. Okay, we'll see the next question. What is the highest mark obtained in the second term science subject? So this question is very similar to the first one. We have to find the highest mark obtained in the second term science subject. So we'll take a new query. So we can take the same query here. Here we have to change the subject as science and also the term as second. So that's the only difference in this query. We'll execute this query and see. The highest mark is 95. So very easy. Next, we'll see the next question. What is the highest mark obtained by the students for all the subjects in the second term? Okay, here we have to consider all the subjects. Okay, we'll write select all from student exam mark record. Then we have to inner join exam term on exam term dot term id equals student exam mark record dot exam term id. So these two tables is enough to get the answer for this question. Then we have to give the condition where exam dot term name equals the second term, highest mark for second term. So term name is second term. Okay, by executing this query you can get all the marks obtained by the students in the second term. Now we have to get the maximum or the highest mark obtained by the students. So here we have to change as max. Student exam mark record dot mark. So now we'll execute this query. So the highest mark obtained in the second term is 98.5. We'll rename it as highest mark. So this is the query for the third question. We'll go to the next question. Which subject got the highest mark in the second term? So we have to find the subject. We'll get another query tab. Select all from. Here we have to get the subject table. And also we have to inner join student exam mark record. On student exam mark record dot subject id equals subject dot subject id. Here we have to give the condition now where student exam mark record dot mark. So we are going to write a subquery here. Inside this we have to give the highest mark obtained by the students. So we wrote a query for the highest mark obtained in the second term, in the third question. So we can copy that query and paste here. We will copy this and paste here. Okay, wait, I'll make it more clear. Okay, like this. Okay, now we can execute this query. Then you can see the highest mark obtained is for Sinhala language and literature. All the details of the subject is displayed. Now they are asking only the subject name, so we can give here subject dot subject name. So when we execute this, you can see the subject name. The highest mark obtained subject is Sinhala language. Okay, we'll see the next question. Find the details of the student who got the highest mark in the second term. So we'll get another query tab. So here we have to get the details of the student. Select all from. Here we have to join the student table and inner join student exam mark record. On student exam mark record dot student index number equals student dot index number. So now we can give the condition where student exam mark record dot mark. Here we have to write a subquery to get the highest mark obtained. So we'll put in, and inside this brackets we have to give the query to get the highest mark. So in the third question we have taken that query, so we'll copy it and paste here. Okay, now we'll execute this query and see. Okay, here you can see all the details of the student here. So here you can see the exam term ID and all. So we can take only the student details like this. Can search for student dot index number, comma, student dot first name, comma, student dot last name, comma, student dot gender, comma, student dot contact number, comma, and finally student dot class ID. Okay, now we'll execute this query. All the details of the student you can see here now. So this is the answer for question number 5. Next question. Find the details of the student who got the highest marks in mathematics in the first term examination and the class in which he is studying. So here we have to find the highest mark obtained for mathematics in first term. Select all from. Here we have to give the subject table. First we are going to find the highest marks obtained for mathematics in first term. We have found that mark in the first question, so we'll directly find the name of the student. Select all from student. We have to inner join student exam mark record on student exam mark record dot student index number equals student dot index number, and also we have to inner join the class table on class dot class ID equals student dot class ID. Now we can give the condition where student exam mark record dot mark. Here we have to write a subquery to get the highest mark obtained for mathematics in first term. So we have found that in question number 1. We can copy that and paste here. So you can get the query like this. We'll execute. Okay, now you can see all the details of the student. You get, they are asking find the details of the student who got the highest marks in mathematics the first term examination and the class he which studying. So here we can get same thing. We have to get the class name. Okay, we'll execute. So now you can see the index number, first name, last name, gender, contact number, and the class name of the student who got the highest marks in mathematics for the first term. So that's all in question set 21. This is the end of my video. Thank you.